And I'm joined in studio now by Mr. Riggs Eckelberry. He's the CEO of OriginOil Incorporated. OOIL is the stock symbol. Riggs, always good to see you.
You know, it's kind of like a fireside chat every time we
It pretty much is, yeah.
I love it. You know, we get to just relaxed format and just talk about what happened last week. It's great.
Well, I'm not going to try to catch you in a mistake like, say, a debate moderator, because we're here trying to talk about a remarkable technology, or I guess a set of technologies that you're using based on algae. Tell us about that.
You know, OriginOil was founded to go after this, you know, the potential for algae, which is huge. Petroleum is nothing more than old algae. And if we can replicate petroleum today in real time, then we got a huge winner for the environment, but also because eventually you need to have a clean fuel that you can make locally. And that's the whole promise of algae. The problem is that it's really hard to get algae out of the water, and so that became our specialty. What's exciting, Don, is that process, which efficiently takes the algae out of the water, now takes petroleum out of the frack water in the oil and gas industry.
We saw a really great piece of video last week when you had your GM of the oil and gas division in here. Now, I also understand, looking at your press release earlier this week, get some big news. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, we're a licensing organization. That's what we live for, and we got our first big milestone. It's
wow.
a funded licensing agreement with a really innovative group that's been launched specifically to deliver an end-to-end process to take this dirty petroleum water and turn it into safe groundwater quality, either for reinjection into the wells or for reuse in any other way. And they've added all this up, and now we're the first step, taking 98% of the hydrocarbons out, first pass.
How's it got to feel as CEO of the company? Because I know when we first started covering your company, we're talking about algae as a feedstock for biofuel production. All of a sudden, you find out that your process actually cleans up frack water, opens up an entire new industry for you. You got to be feeling pretty good about that.
Well, you know, it was pretty amazing because you know, the thing about algae is it's wonderful, but people don't realize that you have to build these thousands of acres of capacity, right? Capacity building takes a while, and people got to do it. Now that's happening. You got Sapphire in New Mexico. It's got 124 acres, I think. It's starting to happen more and more. So while that happens, it'd be really great to have a mature industry that really needs our technology, and that's what we've got. So we got a good mix here. We think we can dominate, become the de facto standard for, you know, high-speed harvesting of algae, and as well have a significant play in the oil and gas industry.
OriginOil, stock symbol's OOIL, and their website is originoil.com for more information about that. Riggs, terrific. Thanks so much.
See you next week.
Perfect.